Hi, and welcome to another exciting adventure in Dad's Train Room. Say hi, Andrew. Okay, one more time. Hi, and welcome to another exciting adventure in Dad's Train Room. Say hi, Andrew.
Hi. Why we keep messing this up?
Because it's funny.
Bruh.
Alright, I'll just jump right in, okay?
Alright.
Hi, welcome to another exciting episode of Dad's Train Room. I'm here with Andrew. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
And we have gotten most of our platform rebuilt. We added a little bit of flair to it. You see, people are ready for their trains, and that's pretty exciting. We also have maintenance work to do. Oh yeah, nothing says maintenance like a man with a shovel. So today, now that we have most of this back into place, we are going to be doing some of the ballasting for the track that we had to change around. And to do that, for ballast, we use chick grit. It's actually just the right size. Fairly inexpensive, easy to get. We have a little bit of Mod Podge with about a 50-50 split with water to thin it down a little bit, and just a little bit of rubbing alcohol to break the surface tension so it'll get down inside of all the little nooks and crannies. And we have our custom-made ballast spreader. I'm going to show you how all that works. It's actually pretty cool. So, let's get started. Alright, so to ballast, that's all the little rocks here in between the railroad ties. Holds everything well into place. And one thing that we found was the track that we didn't have ballasted in place actually started coming up when we had our little mishap trying to get to the last train show. So this just helps it even better. We designed and built this little ballast spreader. It has 3 little slots in it. Just put it in place and kind of wiggle it a little bit as you go, and it spreads it out nice and even. Makes it look really good. So Andrew here, say hi, Andrew.
Hi.
Wanted to help with the ballasting. Actually, he wanted to do the whole thing. It's just as simple. Take this. Go ahead and put it where it's supposed to be, Andrew. Starting on this side.
Alright.
Oh yeah. We're going to start right here. We're going to start just short of the switch. This is great for straightaways and curves. Not very good for switches. Switches we'll go over in just a little bit. It takes a lot more care. Show them how to do it, Andrew.
Which way do I go?
You just kind of wiggle it a little bit, going back and forth. And you kind of look down the sides and see how it's doing. You just do it just like that. Now that we got our ballast down, nice good covering, we go back with just a plain brush and we sweep off the top of the railroad ties. And kind of level it out. And we'll do this all the way down and kind of pushing our ballast that way as we go. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Nice and smoothed out. When you get to the outside, you just kind of smooth it over a little bit so it slopes down. Drainage. Any railroader will tell you the secret to a good track, good drainage. So here we use our Mod Podge. Remember, 50% Mod Podge, 50% water. And then we put in just a little bit of rubbing alcohol for the surface tension. And then we just drip it in here. If you get a little bit on the rails, don't worry, that'll peel right off later. Just wait for it to dry. It's okay if you put on a little too much, not a problem. When that dries, be rock solid, but it'll look normal. Putting in ballast is a little time consuming. It's well worth the effort. It looks really good when you're done. More than anything, it really just builds up a thirst. Huh. If you remember, we had massive destruction trying to get to the Pine Bluff train show. But in some ways, it helped us out because we needed to redesign this covered area for passengers because the edge clipped some of the cabooses. So we decided we can go up, we can go down, or we can change the angle. We decided on going up. And to do that, well, we printed out these little spacer pieces that you would install like so. Raise it up a little bit, get it out of the way. We'll paint this up. It'll look pretty nice. Let's see how that works. We have 3D printed holes already through there for the wires. So we just thread in for our lights. So when it's done, you won't see anything. When we turned our Streams in the Desert table on its side for a couple of weeks, we found out that not all of the river was as solid as we thought it was. Turns out it's a semi-solid, celestial liquid. Layman's terms, oozed a little bit. So we cleaned it up and we did a new fresh coat of Mod Podge over top of it. And when it dries, it'll dry nice and clear, and it'll give that ripple effect that we're looking for the water. So we're touching up the desert streams. We got the water with the new Mod Podge on it to seal it back up. Now areas like this that have been chipped away, we're doing our touch up now to reintroduce our sand.